Hey guys, Westy on the mic here.
Hey guys, welcome to another Elite Multiplayer Battle. Today we have two opponents on the card. We have DJ Buckets and we have Mr. Frunk. Fun fact, Mr. Frunk and I were teammates in the inaugural Bogey League. It's a team league, not the Elite League, but it was our first experience in super tough competition and one of my great friends in this game. So very excited to see him on the card. He's kind of taken a hiatus from the game. Life got busy. He had other important priorities and just hadn't played that much. But good to see him getting back into the swing of things. And on this hole, so I always drive with the light glide drive. I say always, I almost always. And then my second shot just kind of depends on where I lie. There I use the turn glide drive. And from here, I'm going to use the glide roll. I want to keep it low, but I almost kept it too low. Almost got stuck on that wall. Thankfully, I just barely snuck over. Gonna take the birdie here. I'm almost always satisfied with that on this hole. It's not the hardest par five in the world, but a lot of things can go wrong quickly if you're not paying attention or you just have a slight lapse in focus. Anyway, here's Pioneer Bay hole one. I almost always drive with my accurate glide sapphire. This is pretty much the perfect landing zone. If I'm feeling aggressive, I might come at it with a skip driver, so like the glide skip drive. But I'm just going to use my light glide drive with the Christmas sweater here and just get nice and close and not have to worry about any kind of throwing at all. Just drop it in the basket. And one tip that I probably don't mention often enough, if you're going to use that putting motion, almost always bring it down a click if you're within like 30, 35 feet, just because otherwise you might hit the middle of the chains and it might spit you out. It just happens sometimes randomly. But if you just move it down a click, that'll never happen. So, a little fun fact. And then I did notice Mr. Frunk got far on that hole. He had a spit out. I talked to him and he had middle chains and it just bounced out hard on him. So it happens every once in a while, but it's always kind of a bummer when it does. This hole here, we all took the birdie. That's fine, it's expected, but good to not do worse than that. Now it looks like we have Harrowing Woods for our second set of courses. A lot of people just do the plain play around the right side. I like to do a high forehand hyzer in there. If you have a skip fairway, like a skip musket, that line that I put it on can often have a chance to skip into the basket, and it's fairly safe. You might have to worry about the fence, but as long as I remember, it's a pretty safe look. So here's Harrowing Woods hole 5. Fun fact, Justin, who was Mr. Frunk, nailed this ace when we were in the Bogey League competition. It was a huge shot for our team. Just a crazy cool shot, one that I don't think I've ever aced it in competition, so fun to have that. He did, with his aggressive play that's gotten the ace, snuck into the water there. And then DJ Buckets also shorted his putt. Looks like he was a ways out and just hit front rim. So got a stroke on both of them there. It's always nice. And then for this hole, I like to just line up with the center of that cave with my glide roll drive. Sometimes I use my accurate glide sapphire, but today I wasn't super warmed up coming into this, so I wanted to avoid a throw in if I could, and that's what I got. Just a long putt with my hope there. So eagles all around. Sometimes that hole is really easy, but every once in a while it does provide some scoring separation as well because that cave can get small on you in all the wrong times. So Tahoe Park hole 2, one of my favorite holes in the game. On this one, I am going to go with a wide hyzer around. I usually feel pretty good about this play, especially in a win like this. I didn't use my glide skip drive because I thought it might go too far, as it sometimes does. But I apparently got a little wider than I intended, and my disc just kind of stuck to the ground. So unfortunate. Ended up with the it's an out of bounds stroke there, and we'll see what I can do here. A little scary again, but for some reason the ground play it looked like it was gonna be the same, but I just got a lot more slide, and I'm not gonna complain. So in a strong win like this, a little bit scary. I ease up a little bit, and I'm able to card the birdie. I wasn't really paying attention to the other two, but they must have gone out of bounds as well. And I gained a stroke on Mr. Frunk there, and the lead is fairly comfortable coming into these last two holes, kind of the way I like it. On this hole, I generally will go accurate roll musket, but with a 3 win that way, did not want to risk any chance of being short and landing in the pond. So instead I risked disking up with my PD and possibly being in the bushes. Luckily, I was close enough to the front that I was able to throw through them without any collision. Now, so we have left, we have Cajo Park hole 4. On this one, I'm just playing kind of extra wide. No reason for me to test the boundaries with the lead, but I do kind of want to get close to see if I can hit the eagle here. It's not a super common one, but definitely one that I get every once in a while. So I don't think I can go full power. We'll see what I get. Oh, maybe I did want to go full power. Thought I was a little too close, but looks like that's what I should have done. Either way, fun round, fun win. These are always two good competitors here. Let's check out some bags. We have DJ Buckets. We got the Iki guy Enzo Rive. That's fun. He's got the Paradigm. You got that purple water skip Rive. Very cool. He has the re-stamped Accurate Heavy Hope. Very cool. And yeah, just a pretty classic all-around bag there. I see that one quite a bit. And then here we have Mr. Frunk. We have that awesome glide skip ride we got from the season pass. We have the I Got 20 disc. Very fun one there. I took a screenshot of his bag because I wanted to talk to him about it. And then we have the Purple Web Accurate Glide Warship as well, which I'm guessing he got from the season pass. So anyway, thanks for watching.